Sierra Zulu Tango, it's go okay, Carla, 5 by 9, 1 point log.
Sento Mike Zero, Sierra Zulu Tango, lo sento molto bene.
Hello and welcome. So I'm out for 2 days, 1 night, sleeping in the Land Rover. I brought with me some cooking equipment for a Thai curry later, and I've also brought with me some ham radio equipment. I should be at the first location in about 30 minutes, and then I'll move a bit later to 1 or 2 other locations to camp out for the night. So we're in the first location. It's not far from a place called Axe Edge Moor, which is near Buxton in the Peak District. I'm just going to play a little bit of radio here, and then I'm going to move to a second location where we may see a sunset, we may not. I'll have some food there, some tea there, and I'll move probably to a third location down near a reservoir, Irwood Reservoir, and I'll camp there. So that's the plan. So the space weather conditions, which is an important factor when you're doing ham radio, is the effects of the sun on the ionosphere, because that way, if the ionosphere is not playing ball, then you're not going to really get any long distance, you're not going to get any signals if there's a blackout. But if the conditions aren't well, then you're not going to get any long distance. And according to Dr. Scove from Twitter and YouTube, fantastic space weather woman, the space weather has been unpredictable. the sun has been unpredictable and thrown out some sort of mass ejection, which affects the ionosphere. So basically what that means today is that the conditions aren't very good on a lot of the daytime frequencies. So 20 meters isn't looking good today. It says 15 meters and 17 meters, maybe 10 meters may be usable. However, you won't really know until you put the radio on. The first antenna I want to try out is one that Chris from radiostuff.com sent to me. He calls this the experimental antenna, based similar to an N-fed half-wave antenna in that it's got a transformer in. However, it's also got a common mode choke where you put the feed line into it. So compared to a normal N-fed half-wave, this antenna's helped me to get my head around this. A normal N-fed half-wave antenna, the feed line to your radio is actually part of the antenna. It's the outside of the feed line, the braid, is part of your antenna. However, because this has got a choke on it, the feed line is no longer part of the antenna. So you have to stick on a counterpoise, but you have to be quite specific about this one. Not only do you have to cut the radiating wire, the wire that goes up to a particular length to tune in, you also have to cut the counterpoise to a certain length as well. The setup is not ideal in the slightest, mostly because I thought that I would be able to get most of the radiating wire, the bit that goes up the pole. I was hoping to get most of that on the pole, so I may have to think of doing this slightly differently in real conditions. But let's just see if it will tune in, see what it looks like on the Let's see what it looks like on the antenna analyzer. Right. So we've got so far on this, we've got 20 meters, and it tunes in on 10 meters. With this relatively short wire. Normally I would use about 21 meters of wire and get on to 40, 20, maybe 15, sometimes 10 if I cut the wire correctly. But this is a shorter wire. Ideally I wanted this to run just on the pole itself all the way down without having to have the extended piece pinned out somewhere. I wanted an antenna that didn't have any trip hazards, but unless I helically wind this around it, or maybe go up and down a bit to just take up that extra wire, I don't know. But right, we'll give this a go anyway. I've got all my camping gear in here as well. So it's a little bit busy in here. It's going to stick on the 705. I mean, if we get loads of signals coming in, it looks really busy. I brought with me a linear amp to give me up to about 90 watts. But there's no need to plug that in if the signals are going to be terrible because of the solar activity. Let's use that. So I quite like the idea of the antenna having a built-in common mode choke, because one of the downsides of having your feed line, your coax, as part of the antenna, is if you don't choke it off at the radio. This is something that I've learned and I forget, and then I have to learn again the hard way, is that you're bringing in lots of nasties into your radio and into your audio and all sorts. So thank you to Chris, before I forget, for sending me a bunch of different end-fed antennas to try out, including the one that we're trying out now. But he's also going to send me through a common mode choke which uses BNC as well. So when I'm using the other end-fed antennas that he sent me, I can choke it off right at the radio, which is dead good. Those are signals. I just hope that there isn't a contest on. The SWR meter on this is flat. It's great. That's just working off 5 watts. I don't know how it's going to perform with 90 watts, but I might jiggle things around and get the linear on.
Good luck, man. Thanks. Sure. Sierra Victoria 9, Italy, Ontario, Italy 20.
Mike 0, Sierra Zulu Tango Portable.
Victoria 9, Italy, Ontario, Italy 20. Sure. Italy 1, Charlie Alpha India, special call.
Mike 0, Sierra Zulu Tango.
Sure. Mike 0, Sierra Victor Tango is correct.
Mike 0, Sierra Zulu Tango.
Sierra Zulu Tango is okay. Carla 5x9, 1 point log.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, you are 5.9 plus 10 dB. Lovely signal into the UK. QSL.
Roger. Thank you so much for the call. 73. Good luck. Italy 1.
Yay, contact. Well, that felt quite easy.
Yeah, the Sierra Delta, yeah.
Must have big ears though, but I'm quite pleased with this. Yeah, it's receiving really well. The band is pretty much full. seeing as though that the space weather conditions, the ham solar thing, said that conditions weren't going to be so good on 20, it's absolutely chock-a-block. So I quite like that. Right.
Tango, I believe. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger, yep, you are 5-5 into the UK. The name is Carl, Charlie, Alpha, Romeo, Lima, QSL.
Roger, Carl. Tango, 5 and 5. You're 5 and 8, 5 and 9. And 3 points for the 100 years award of Italian Air Force. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much for the points. Thanks for putting on a great station. I hope you have plenty of fun today, and bid you 7-3. Bye bye. Right, lovely. Time for a bit of food. So I've got room log on the iPad. So I must have put a few calls out. Just checking if this frequency is in use. This is Mike 0 Sierra Zulu Tango. This is Mike 0 Sierra Zulu Tango portable. Mike 0 Sierra Zulu Tango portable. Calling secure. Over, over. Right, so this is now tuned in to 17 meters. It is tuned perfectly to 17, so let's get on to this and see if we can pick any activity up on 17 meters. So now I'm using the Slidewinder coil from M1ECC antennas. It's a great little antenna, especially using on 20, 17, 15, 12, 10. It works great on 40. However, it becomes a bit more compromised.
Mike 0, repeat please.
Yeah, Mike 0 Sierra Zulu Tango.
Mike 0 Sierra Zulu Tango. Good afternoon. You are at 5x7 to 5x9, over.
Yeah, Roger, yeah, you are 5-7 into the UK.
Yes, I love watching your channel. I really do. It's very nice when you do some stuff with your car and go outside and put some.
Okay, make a call. We are on standby. Me and my family standby. We try for call. Make a little QSO, international QSO. You are more than welcome, Carl, if you want.
Yeah, Roger, will do. Okay. CQ. This is Mike 0 Sierra Zulu Tango portable. Mike 0 Sierra Zulu Tango portable. Calling CQ. Over, over. Well, that was fun. So made a bunch of contacts on 20 and a small handful on 17. So that was enjoyable. Just chilling out now, finishing off a cup of tea. And I think I'll move to the second location, which is a place called hello people staring at me. I'm going to the second location, which is Pim's Chair. Oh, I'll climb out of there. Nothing's left. So Pim's Chair is a lovely location for camping out. So I may end up sleeping there, but if not, I'll go down into the next to the Irwood Reservoir. We're at Pim's Chair. we may get a sunset. It's glorious views from here. I may stay here tonight because we get a sunset and then we may get a sunrise outside. So the car park has got a couple of vans on that are camping. These two are camping for sure, but there's about 3 cars here. I don't think they're camping, so pretty flat. Yeah, I think we're pretty flat here. Got a little cooker. We'll get some tea on the go in a bit. Hopefully I'm going to speak to John, M0, I think it's XJA. He's my handler at TDARS, Telford and District Amateur Radio Society. He's the guy that just sort of introduces me to all the fun things those guys are doing. So hopefully, just checking if this frequency is in use. This is Mike 0 Sierra Zulu Tango. I've got you on about a 3 in the 1, a 3 in the 1. Back to you, John. Right, I'm going to put together a jungle curry, and basically just some green Thai paste I picked up from Manchester Chinatown the other day. Got chicken, green beans, some rice noodles, some chilies, some lemongrass to put in, but I couldn't get the other proper ingredients, so I just got some normal basil. I wanted to get Thai basil and some kaffir lime leaves, but didn't have any in, so this is what we're making it with. I mean, this is rustic. Got my chilies in. I've actually sliced them up. Doesn't look like it, but that's sliced. Some lemongrass. I'll pick out all the big bits before I eat it. And then put the green beans in, and then the rice noodles. Pinot Grigio mixed with a little bit of tea. Right, got the rice noodles in now. That's it, I think it's time to eat. Right, I'm going to watch a bit of telly and then it'll be bedtime soon. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.